So we're continuing our walk through the gorge, finding all the cool stuff that is exposed after the snow melts, and Katherine and I spotted a bone. And I haven't touched it, just so that you all can see exactly what a bone might look like if you were walking around. And so for my hand there, it's about as long as my hand. And oh, I'm noticing something. It's not one bone, it's two of them. So we're gonna go through this bone together and see if we can figure out what part of the animal it came from. So when I move it, I'm gonna use a leaf to pick it up because I don't know if it has germs or whatever. But you see how it has two there? It has this big one and this little one, and they're still attached at the top right here. But down below, it looks like some creature was gnawing on it and it chewed it apart. But these two bones are found in all mammals, so they're pretty long. And I would speculate that animals, the long bones, are generally in the limbs, the arms and the legs. So I would say it's hard to tell what animal this came from, but I would say this is probably the bones between the wrist and the elbow, the front arms of an animal, or between the ankle and the knee. You have two bones in there. One is called the tibia and one's called the fibula, and they're similar sized as these two. But I'm gonna leave this bone here. We're in the, oh, what type of animal, Katherine? Okay, I would say a deer's really tall. And I would say if a deer was killed, it would probably be about yay high is where the shoulders would be. So half of that might be like there. So this is much shorter than that. And so could be a deer, maybe a baby deer, but I would say likely something smaller. Could be a carnivore of sorts. That's about the right height. A fox or a coyote. But they're also kind of thick. And I say to myself, man, that's a big bone just in terms of the width of it. It's like an inch wide. And so I start to question myself and say, would a coyote or a fox have a bone that's that thick? It'd have to be a pretty big carnivore. And so I'm 50-50 whether or not it's a small deer or a carnivore of sorts.